Has this ever happened to you? You're all hanging out and one of your friends go,
Hey, wanna come over to my house? Yeah, let's go! Wait, what about him? Oh, you can come too, if you want, if you want.
and that's what it feels like to get left out. You probably see a lot of generic advice online or on YouTube about how to deal with getting left out, but honestly, those never worked for me. But I found the secret method that I use that may also work for you. So if you wanted a way to deal with being left out, this video is not for you. But you can watch it if you want. So let's go back to the original scenario. Where did we leave off?
If you want.
Oh, right. So what you're gonna do in this situation is say no. But why? They're your friends and you wanted to hang out with them longer. Well, that's because you're going to go home and do something special, something more exciting than hanging out with your friends, and that's making a YouTube video about how to deal with being left out or, any other cool ideas you have. Okay, but what does this actually do? You're telling yourself that you have something much better to do than to hang out. Because thinking back, the only reason I really felt left out was because I would spend my free time doom scrolling or rotting away. And of course, since I wasn't doing anything productive, I always thought how much nicer it would be if I were hanging out with my friends. But in this scenario, since you're going home to do something productive, in this way, it's much easier to feel like, you know what? I would much rather be making a video than hanging out. I'd much rather be working on this than hanging out. And that gives you the power. So now it doesn't feel as bad. And because you're doing something productive in place of it, you actually feel good about it. Like you actually feel disciplined that instead of spending my time hanging out, I'm doing something productive back at home. And honestly, there's that hint of, man, if I make it big, they're gonna regret not including me. Okay, that's not the best way to think about it, but it can be a form of motivation. There's that saying, instead of chasing the butterflies, I'll make a beautiful garden and make the butterflies come to me, or something like that. Wait, when's the last time I've seen a butterfly? Are butterflies extinct? Alright, anyways, that was a pretty short video. That about wraps it up for today. Yep. If you get a pity invite or if you're just not included in something, just tell them no and go home and do something on your own that's productive. That's my secret sauce to deal with being left out. And if this works for you, that's great. That's awesome. But if it didn't, I hope you still enjoyed watching my horrible drawings. That's it. See ya.